Adler's able to do with Chase Elliott.
His teammates working well together right now.
Are you comfortable to say an Elliott of some form will win this race, or do you think somebody from third or fourth can pull up there and upset that show?
White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And the next flag going to end this one. The caution or the checkers. Can Chase Elliott hang on? 11 races at Daytona. Had a last lap pass for the win.
It looks like more aggressive on the outside. Look, here comes Logano. He's to Elliott.
Elliott goes up for the block. Opens the door for Sadler down low. He's working the double yellow line as they head to turn 3.
Logano's not clear.
Logano pushing him forward. When do you make the move if you're Joey Logano?
You hop to the outside as soon as you can now.
Last year's Daytona 500 winner. The man that will start on the pole tomorrow. Could there be contact? Chase Elliott. Wow. Dramatic finish at Daytona. Gets the checkered flag.
What a block by Chase Elliott.
That was a great finish. Great job by Chase Elliott. Joey Logano did everything he could do, but what a great day for Chase and that whole 88 team.
Wow. That was awesome. What a great job of driving.
Way to be, guys.
Up off and just run out of real estate there.
That may have ended the rally. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch trying to deliver for the first time here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 2008 got the first win here for Toyota in NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Joe Gibbs has never won here in the Xfinity Series. And Kyle Busch trying to cross another one off the list. Coming off of turn 4. Finally, Kyle Busch going to win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Back to the line. He delivers.
Eric Jones coming in third right there. What a day for them, you know, the whole crew to battle back from that mishap on the first start. They put in a hard day's work.
Well, the Cup experience prevailed.
He knows the next flag will end it, and we won't have overtime today here in Las Vegas. There it is, white flag. 1 lap remaining for Kyle.
But heavy traffic lies ahead for Busch. Look at all those lappers that he's going to have to deal with.
And they're saving fuel in a big way. So, you know, they're slow, and he's going to catch them fast and have to, you know, possibly make an evasive maneuver here.
What a dominating performance. Going to lead 199 of 200 laps. He's won 78 times in his Xfinity Series career. He'll never forget this one. The first at his hometown track. Get out the checkered flag for Kyle Busch. Finally, he's a winner at Las Vegas.
Boy's pretty good. That just seems like such a long run right there.
The hard work that these teams put into it and how it starts to show with a team like this.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Entering today, Kyle Busch had led 87% of the laps in the last 2 events. How about 175 of 200 today here at Phoenix? No real drama for the driver out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Get out the checkered flag and display it for Rowdy. He's a winner today at Phoenix International Raceway.
Favor, don't blow the quarter panels off of it. Enjoy yourself, have fun, but don't blow them off. I got to test that car somewhere. Thank you.
Eric Jones made it to pit road.
Getting too far back where he can't build up his momentum. Straight, I said go phantom. Pull down the straight, mid corner, white flag here. White flag, on foot.
Here comes Suarez, guys. White flag is out. 1 to go. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. And that's a big one for Kyle Busch because he knows we're not going to get the caution. He blows a tire.
Back to the checkers.
Here comes Daniel Suarez down on the inside. Drama.
Does Daniel have enough gas?
California. Suarez now in position for his first career victory.
If he's not out of gas, Austin Dillon's running third, 5 seconds back. Does he have enough gas?
Suarez on the apron. Here comes Dillon off of turn 2. Look at Suarez.
Kyle's going to try to make it with a flat tire. Can he do it?
Busch
back in front of him. This is outstanding on the final lap.
And Austin Dillon is into 3.
He's going to coming fast.
He's going to take the lead.
Here comes Austin Dillon. Where does he stand on
He
fuel?
goes to the outside.
Dillon outside of Kyle Busch into the wall. There's contact. Back to the checkered flag. Unbelievable. Austin Dillon wins it. Wow, what a race. Who needs March Madness? This is California Auto Club Speedway Madness, and it doesn't get any better than this.
Daniel Suarez could taste the win.
Yeah, I'd rather be lucky than good any day. Hell of a job, boys. That's all you right there, Austin Dillon.
Trying to deliver his 4th win of the season. White flag is in the air. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. 1.5 miles to the victory for Kyle Busch.
He's got a 2.6-second lead, so he just has to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes. He, manages whatever issues he might be having with the tires and just get there.
So dominant here tonight, leading 151 of 200 laps. His 80th career win, the best all time. How about getting it done 8 times at Texas Motor Speedway? Kyle Busch a winner again.
He's like, that's a much better last lap than California.
So is that 3 races in 7 days? Is that correct?
In 3 different series.
Maybe 6 days. Yeah, that's pretty spectacular.
Busch, 3-car battle for the lead as we come back to the white flag.
Larson slowing. Something's wrong.
Eric Jones has the top spot. 1 lap to go. Brought to you by Credit One Bank. Eric Jones trying to win the race and $100,000. Here's Kyle Busch inside. Can he make it stick? No. Eric Jones, checkered flag. Big play day. He wins it.
What a finish. That restart spot was huge.
Eric Jones. Eric Jones. You beat the best, baby. You beat the best at Bristol. You hear me? You beat the best.
How
I'm
about
so
that?
proud of you. I can't see straight.
And he's going to get back to the overtime line before we see the caution. This race is official. Dale Jr. off of turn 4. White flag in the air trying to deliver here at Richmond.
Ty Dillon said, isn't it official yet, Adam? I got a half a lap here to try to do something with Dale Jr.
He's dominated the afternoon. Never won in his own equipment.
Make a move nice and smooth here.
Jr. with 3 career wins at Richmond. Last start here came in 2002. He hasn't forgotten how to do it here. Dale Jr. wins at Richmond. $100,000 for Ty Dillon.
That's good stuff.
He gave him a shot there in the turn 3. He tried to get to him.
Good job, guys.
Great job.
Elliott Sadler comes home 3rd. Comes out now. This race would, in fact, be over. We'd freeze the field.
I'm telling you, we haven't seen the last of this outside line. They're going to make a run. Here we are, coming to the white.
1 lap to go. Logano out front.
You remember Elliott Sadler was right there trying to win at Daytona. He finds himself in that position here at Talladega as well.
Here comes Brendan Poole. He's going to have a huge run. He's to the outside of the 1 of Elliott Sadler. Is he going to get the push from the 51? Is the 1? Oh, this is going to hurt the 22. Here comes the 48.
Sadler down below the line, slides back up in front of his teammate Justin Allgaier.
He got out there. He got out there. Stand with the 1. It's okay.
The 48 has got to stay close, tight to the 22 here to have a chance.
Bounce you out. You're clear. Stand like that. Stand like that. The 1 bounce you out. Now walk it.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
How about that for Brendan Poole? And a big hit from Blake.
Huge crash. Joey Logano with damage. The same for Blake Cook. Wow.
Oh, what a finish.
The 22 just went to block the 1 a little too much, lost control. What a great win for Brendan Poole.
26 1/1000ths of a second.
I think I'm going to puke.
That's
You're not the only one.
That's so great. That's how much emotion these drivers
Oh my
have.
God. Unbelievable.
Our drivers' meeting that they use every piece of evidence that they go off of loop data, they'll go off of video and everything. So they have a lot that's going to transpire here.
Watch.
There's the caution. Here's Elliott Sadler. Watch for the caution light to come
Elliott
on.
Sadler
Elliott Sadler wins it at
the race.
Talladega.
Unbelievable.
How about that?
The birthday boy, Mike.
Wow, that is so special.
You love it for him. You hate it for Brennan Poole. 1 mile to his second victory of the year. White flag. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Erik Jones trying to get his second victory, and for the second time with $100,000.
And Darrell Wallace Jr. from a backup car. He's running second right now, but that's the man the story's all about.
Win number 2 in 2016 for Erik Jones comes at Dover.
Erik Jones, I told you there was only one option this weekend. All we had to do was come and do it, and we did it. We can do it every weekend. I believe in you. I believe in this race team. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Darrell Wallace Jr. in a backup car comes back to get his best career finish, and Alex Bowman does the same, third. Caution comes out now, and that would end it. Back to the white flag.
Hamlin through the middle. He has Logano in his sights.
Hamlin to second. Logano leads at the white flag. 22 team has it all year. 18 team unbeaten when it comes to mile and a half. Denny Hamlin outside looking for the lead off of turn 2. Give it to him.
Here comes Kyle Larson with a big run up on Hamlin.
Was there contact with Larson Logano? It was close.
Hamlin, you better block.
Larson to the inside.
Boy, he tried.
Momentum is gone. Larson in the wall. Denny Hamlin going to drive away. Checkered flag. Hamlin wins it at Charlotte.
What a race. What a finish.
That was special.
Big.
Congratulations, buddy. That was impressive. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. Way to will it, bud. Way to will it.
What about Denny's comment?
Yes, sir. Nice work, guys. Chris, good job, bud. Nice car all week, bud.
0.2 of a second. They're getting the rain gear out. Weather on the way, and we could have a battle for the lead when we return. It's Larson, Erik Jones, Ty Dillon, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, the top 5. Fox NASCAR coverage live at Pocono Raceway. NASCAR Xfinity Series making their debut run here. And you may have heard it as we went to break. Caution came out. The car's down pit road. And it is quite a thunder shower on this Saturday afternoon in Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
I believe this is what NASCAR would describe as we've lost the track.
Indeed.
Certainly have down in turn 3. It hasn't rained that hard down toward turn 1. That just shows you the massive size of this place. You can get a real heavy storm in one end and not get hardly anything in the other.
Are just telling us here at Fox they have officially called the Xfinity Series race at Pocono. 53 laps out of 100. NASCAR says the race officially called, making Ganassi driver Kyle Larson your Xfinity Series winner in the inaugural Pocono race.
Suarez nearly won that one but ran out of fuel. Lap and a half to go. Suarez looking outside. That's J.J. Yaley, the lap car in front of him.
Suarez is running the bottom of the track. That's where Yaley's at.
Oh, he's going to get there.
Kyle's struggling just a little bit.
74 stall, bottom up
Here we come to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Side by side at the start-finish line. 2 miles remain. Can Suarez make it stick?
Outside. Outside.
Kyle's right there. Suarez is going to bury it down in the corner here.
Clear, Daniel. Clear,
I think he's clear. He's going to get the position.
All clear.
Daniel Suarez looking at his first win.
Don't even look in that mirror. Give me this corner right here one more time.
That is great advice. Just keep your eyes on the road. Can you hold off one of the best ever in the Xfinity Series and grab your first win on the last lap pass?
Kyle Busch has won 80 times in the Xfinity Series, but it's not going to happen today. First time ever for Daniel Suarez. Checkered flag, gets it at Michigan.
That was exciting. Unbelievable. We got a last lap pass for the win.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That is awesome.
Daniel's a good kid, man. He really deserves this.
That's amazing.
Pretty clear racetrack in front of him now.
Yeah, shouldn't have to deal with any more lap traffic. Off of turn 4. sees the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Well, that's a good feeling right there. Got a empty rear view mirror and just less than a half mile to go.
Hadn't raced in 210 days. Got called off the bench on Monday. He'd been teaching school. Today he's going to take him to school. Sam Hornish Jr. going to get the victory here at Iowa.
Ty Dillon comes home second, Keselowski third, Suarez fourth, and Alex Bowman. Another top 5 for him in that 88 car.
Yeah, great job by Ty Dillon, trying to do all he could to run down the faster car of Sam Hornish Jr. and at the same time holding off the Sprint Cup champion, Brad Keselowski.
What a dominating performance for Hornish. Leads 183 laps today.
Three wide now as they go into 3 and 4. David Reagan still out front.
Very top momentum, very top.
Big block right there. Ryan C had a big move on the outside. David Reagan made the block. Did what he had to do. Now let's see if Ryan C can push him. Eric Almirola on the bottom being pushed by the 7.
Justin Allgaier in the 7, just below. The 98, Eric Almirola out in front. David Reagan dropping back a few spots. Justin Allgaier giving a shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming at a turn 4. And the caution will come out. Now we'll have to go back to video to find out who was in the lead when the caution light came out.
When NASCAR does when to throw the caution, they evaluate it. They knew the wreck was on the back straightaway. They knew that if they went back to the start-finish line, they could get slowed down before they got there. But they must have seen something on the back straightaway. They felt like they had to roll safety personnel.
They will sync this up, the time code of when it went to yellow. And you see up in the right-hand corner, green light goes out. When the yellow light comes on right there, they'll sync that up with the other cameras, and they can look from a different perspective that will hopefully give them a better view of who was in front when the yellow light came on.
By that view, I think this
credited to Denny Hamlin. Here's another look from the front. That is so close.
Let me get this straight. So you picked the 2 cars that were out front.
Well, I can't be wrong. There you go.
Wait a minute.
There you go. Yeah. Awesome job, Fred Biaggi. Way to call fuel only, buddy.
Eric Almirola, the 98. Almirola wins at Daytona again. They've reached the overtime line. It's official. Now the fight for the lead. On the bottom of the track, Austin Dillon can't hang on to the lead. Kyle Busch passes him on the outside. White flag coming out of Kentucky. One more time around. Daniel Suarez drops back and is fighting for 3rd now. He gets by Eric Jones, gets that position. Jones back to 4th. Kyle Busch trying to check out now after an incredible restart by Austin Dillon. Kyle Busch, the winningest driver in Xfinity Series history, will win in Kentucky. "81 times Kyle Busch has won in the Xfinity Series. It's 1.4 seconds now.
What an impressive job by Kyle Busch and these old left side tires to put together lap after lap and hold this lead over the 20.
One more time around. Kyle Busch, a dominant performance today and a dominant career in the Xfinity Series. He is the winningest driver ever in the history of the Xfinity Series by a long margin over 2nd. And he continues to add to his numbers today. Kyle Busch coming out of turn number 4. The next flag he'll see is the checkered flag. Kyle Busch is going to win in New England.
Good job, guys. What are you doing? Awesome day, boys. Nice work. Good job, bud. Good job. Were you a little worried there on that first restart?
And Eric Jones is going to finish up in second. Brad Keselowski holds on for third. Daniel Suarez fourth. Austin Dillon, a top 5 finish. By Credit One, and they made it to the overtime line. It is official. Kyle Busch, is he going to be able to hold up as they go 3 wide through 3 and 4? Will Kyle Busch be able to hold off the hard-charging Kevin Harvick behind him? White flag in the air one more time around.
You see right there, Justin Allgaier inside Elliott Sadler for the $100,000, Rick.
Dash for cash. Allgaier takes the spot away from Elliott Sadler. Through the short chute, into 2. And down the backstretch they go. Allgaier in front of Elliott Sadler for Dash for Cash. That $100,000 bonus. Out in front of the field, it's still Kyle Busch. He's got a half a second lead over Kevin Harvick as they go into turn number 3. One last opportunity for Kevin Harvick to steal this win away from a dominant Kyle Busch. A year ago, Kyle Busch swept the Xfinity Series and Sprint Cup Series races from Indianapolis. Can he do it again this weekend? Kyle Busch will win in Indianapolis.
Good job, guys. Thanks. What a day. It's cool.
Even on the older tires, Kyle Busch holds off Kevin Harvick. And how about the run by Justin Allgaier? Allgaier will win a $100,000 bonus in the Dash for Cash.
I really wanted to win today. But that was second on the list, and my God, we pulled it off.
Such a consistent race car driver, DJ, is Eric Jones.
Yeah, been impressed with him. First time I watched him really was a truck race in Phoenix that he went on to win. Just outstanding car control, and he showed that here again tonight.
There is the white flag for Eric Jones. One more time around. Does he have enough fuel? Will he encounter lap traffic that would slow him down so much that Ty Dillon could catch him? Doesn't look like it. Jones enters 3, comes through 4. The 62 moves to the high side. Eric Jones is going to come off turn 4.
Over there, right there. Nice work, fellas. Thank you.
Jones will win at Iowa. You can see Dillon crosses in second. Third place goes to Elliott Sadler, and Brennan Poole, that fantastic run from 25th all the way up to 4th.
Even Dakota Armstrong drove his way up into the top 5.
Expectations high for Eric Jones. He presents part of the future for Joe Gibbs Racing in the sport.
Going through the carousel. Through 6 and 7. Paul Menard running second. Joey Logano. This will be his 66th lap led of the 81 that have been run. One more time around as the white flag will fly. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Not a lot of traffic out front, Rick. I think it only comes down to fuel. We expect the 12 to have no issue with fuel, but we also saw the 20 run out of gas earlier, so you never know where there could be a miscalculation.
Amazingly enough, as strong as Team Penske has been throughout the year, they have not won a race in the Xfinity Series. And today it was a dominant performance by both Penske drivers, Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski. Logano started 12 races between the last time he was at this track and today, but had not been able to find victory lane. This time as he works his way through 6 and 7 for the final times today. Joey Logano comes out of turn number 7. He'll see the checkered flag, his 26th career win in the Xfinity Series. Logano wins at the Glen again.
Hey guys, awesome. Way to go, 12 team. That's right. Good job, Joey. Way to hold on to that thing, man. Nice. Super day, everybody. Thank you.
12. And the left-hander turn 13 coming back to the start-finish line for the final lap of the race. Unless we see the caution. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Probably as hard a rain as they have encountered the entire day right here for this final lap.
Marks doing everything he can to focus. Where is the good spot to run the 42 car? Hornish within reach.
Yeah, trying to get out where he can see. You can see that, but he found some puddles out there, Sam Hornish did, as he approached turn 2.
You see the water pouring away from the Goodyear Eagles. They channel the water out, and there's a lot of it coming out from them now. Just pouring down through the kink and down to turn 4.
Pouring down here in the 4th.
He's got to be so careful, DJ.
Yeah, right now it's just the racetrack that he's having to deal with right now. If I'm looking at other cameras that we have, there's really no one else off the course that should impede his progress, but it's just a matter of how hard he can attack and stay on the track.
Coming to the checkered flag. Appears to be clear for Justin Marks, but he's got about 7 more corners to negotiate. Cleanly through 6.
Yeah, this is exactly what he's done all day. Better than everyone else in these severe conditions that he's encountering right now. Doing a very, very nice job of staying in front of Sam Hornish.
Last weekend, wife Erin and Justin welcomed baby Presley into their world. Could they have another big day for the Marks family here? Carefully up to that left-hander goes Justin Marks. Needing and using the entire racetrack. Final 2 corners for Marks. Can he do it? He's through 12. He makes the left-hand turn through turn 13. And Justin Marks is going to win at Mid-Ohio.
Yeah, you did it, baby. Good job. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Thank you. Hey guys, congratulations. You guys did this, getting them on and off pit road. Now make sure you keep your radios dry.
Dillon racing to get to the overtime line. He passes it. Here comes Elliott Sadler, 3 wide per second. Sadler takes it away. Up the racetrack he goes. Here comes the 7. Justin Allgaier's moved up to 2nd. Kyle Larson on the high side. Checkered flag in the air. Austin Dillon will win at Bristol.
Hell of a job, buddy. Hell of a job.
Austin Dillon, for the first time in his career, wins at Bristol in the Xfinity Series.
Through the final corner, coming to 1 to go.
Brendan on doing everything that he can to get there and see if he can make a move on this final lap.
This is the Credit One Bank. 1 to go. McDowell now several car lengths over Brendan Gaughan. Suarez now getting heat from Brendan Poole. Who knew?
Brendan Poole with those fresher tires also. He's made the most of those. He was sitting outside the top 10 2 restarts ago. Done a great job to get himself up to the 4th spot.
Little contact back here. Ryan Reed going for more. Marks getting contact from Kelly. They're off in the sand trap. Can they keep it rolling? Coming to the checkers, though.
Yeah, I think even with him stuck there, that NASCAR will allow this. That's a long way away from the start-finish line. NASCAR's going to let this play out if they can. Brendan Gaughan right there once again.
Closing in on Michael McDowell down in turn 5. Good exit for both. Up the hill, hard lander. Hard left-hander in 6.
Dowell's going to have to be perfect right here. You don't want to give Brendan Gaughan the opportunity to get to your rear bumper or quarter panel in this situation.
Don't let him think he has a shot, but Brendan thinks he does. Looks to the inside. McDowell shuts the door. Remember, everyone's a little tight on fuel as well. The pickups in the fuel cell pick up everything.
Brendan Gaughan needs to hang with him if he can. Michael McDowell doing a great job through the carousel right here, getting off that corner.
A lot of speed through there. Nice exit. Both very brave through the kink. Using the runoff on the exit. And down to Canada corner one final time.
Another high braking area here. See if Brendan Gaughan, this is where he lost some time last time. Michael McDowell really smooth through this part.
Wolf just on the edge of adhesion there. You hear the tires chirping, getting all they can. 2 corners left for McDowell.
Get him in 14.
That is 14 there. Will McDowell hit it well? He does. He's not going to get him. Michael McDowell, a bridesmaid so many times, will be the winner today at Road America. Lots of action behind them as they race to the checkers, try to get all they can. Scott Heckert around in the 15. But McDowell has done it. So good at this discipline. And there you see Sieg with contact. Unofficially will cross the line in 14th position. Not bad. And that looks like the 90 car of J.D. Davison. Heavy contact on the final lap. What a race. What an accomplishment for that man. Look at that.
Down. A close shot there as he got up into the wall, getting out of turn 2. And around the 18 will go. Denny Hamlin trying to get by the 1. The 1 back by. A little smoke coming out of the back.
One more lap, that's all you got to do here.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
This is the area he had trouble last time. He got into the corner, got too high on corner exit, got up into the debris. That's what caused that issue.
He ran low this time through 1 and 2, and Denny Hamlin has definitely caught him.
Big run as they go down the backstretch. 3 and 4 is all that's left between Elliott Sadler and Denny Hamlin in the checkered flag.
Out of the way, all clear.
Coming out of turn 4, Elliott Sadler, 20 years in the sport, his first win at Darlington.
Well, it got exciting. That one small mistake on the exit of turn 2 gave Denny Hamlin an opportunity.
Awesome job.
That's what it feels like to win at
I
Darlington.
love you guys. Thank y'all so much. I've been wanting to win here for a long time, boys.
Busch has any interest in catching these lead lap cars of the 16 of Ryan Reed and the 48 of Brendan Poole. I'm sure he'll be happy to finish right behind him on the race.
Back no matter what.
3/4 of a mile to go, and Kyle Busch will see that checkered flag first. What a turnaround. We told you right at the top of the broadcast, when he fails to finish inside the top 10, he typically turns around and comes back to win. At Watkins Glen, it was a frustrating 37th place finish. At Bristol, it was an annoying 24th. Well, he has bounced back to win in Richmond. Kyle Busch does it. 14th win of the season for Joe Gibbs Racing. And that was a dominant performance. 197 of the 250 laps led.
Way to keep the faith. You know what I mean?
Down the backstretch. What's the strategy now? Does he try to take away that line? Here goes the 42 to the bottom. Eric Jones hangs on. He needs to do it one more time. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. 3 bonus points on the line if Eric Jones can stay out front. Win his 4th race of the season. Up against the wall goes the 42 of Kyle Larson.
He broke the wall by 5 through down here.
Through 3 and 4 for the last time. Eric Jones stays up high. Eric Jones comes to the finish line. He'll see the checkers in Chicagoland.
How about that on a hot, slick Chicago team? That's 4 stickers. Very proud of you. This was not an easy one, but you did it.
What an incredible year. That young man is happy.
Good job, Gabehart. Thank you.
Down the backstretch, Sadler leading this group of 3, battling for second. Blaney now trying to find a way around Suarez. 2 chase drivers, 2 non-chase drivers.
Here comes Suarez trying to get second.
Daniel through to second. And for Elliott Sadler, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. The gap is almost half a second, but you can see it there. Suarez not giving up.
Going to take a huge run into turn 3.
Lots of space for Elliott Sadler down to the yellow line. Coming off as clean as he can off of turn 4. And Elliott Sadler will win and advance to the round of 8 at Kentucky.
Awesome job, man. Awesome job. Great team effort. Proud of all you guys.
Sadler was not the leader at the restart. He found a way to get the point and held it.
The way he found to get the lead was a huge, huge push by Daniel Suarez.
Look at the excitement behind the wheel.
What a great win for Elliott Sadler.
Impressive showing today in the top 5. Alex Bowman, Corey LaJoie. Very good run for the 24 team. J.J. Yaley, Elliott Sadler running 8th. Brendan Gaughan 9th. And Ryan Reed, the top 10. This time by the white flag in the air. One more time around for Daniel Suarez.
Nice and easy, bud. Nice and easy.
Suarez has put on a clinic today. After leading 122 laps, getting ready to lead the 123rd and the final lap at Dover. Final time through 3 and 4. Daniel Suarez looking for his 2nd career win in the Xfinity Series. Checkered flag, he wins at the Monster Mile.
Thank you, guys. Woo! What a team. What a team. Woo! Thank you, guys. Thank you. Good job, guys. I'm very proud of you. Oh, man, what a car. Woo!
Daniel Suarez.
Welcome to the 2nd round of the chase, my friend.
Has just locked himself into the round of 8, as you just heard on the radio. Still a point back. Darrell Wallace Jr., a point to the good. Elliott Sadler trying everything he can do to catch up, get closer to Joey Logano.
Kyle Larson was in the wall again, Rick.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Ty Dillon, only 1.5 miles to try to get into the chase. As good as Joey Logano is running, Elliott Sadler is going to have a hard time catching him. Here comes Logano, catching the slower traffic as he comes into the quad oval. Joey Logano is going to win at Charlotte.
That's how you do it. Yes. That's good. Great job, Brian. Congratulations, guys.
And just that quickly, Kyle Larson's hopes of dominating this race dashed. Joey Logano gets the win. His 27th career Xfinity Series win. Finish will definitely help him on his way to the championship 4. So not pressuring it as Kyle Busch comes by the stripe. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch, the winningest driver in the history of the Xfinity Series. A champion in the Sprint Cup Series. Last year, he's the defending champion, taking advantage of track time and the opportunity to race in the Xfinity Series again. Looking for his 9th win of the 2016 season. Kyle Busch is going to win at Kansas.
Awesome car, you guys. Y'all deserve that one for sure. I'm glad we got it. Hey, man, great job. Great job there. Overcome a little adversity. Need a little help on the restart, but it all worked out.
Kyle Busch has won the last 3 races here at Kansas.
Then he catches 2 other cars side by side and has to split them down the backstretch.
We'll see if that made him check up at all and give the 22 a run, as the 22 will also have to negotiate through the slower cars. The gap a second between the top 2. Kyle Larson now. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. It was 0.6 of a second when they crossed the start-finish line. The gap between Kyle Larson and Brad Keselowski. 4 races in 2016 have ended with a last lap pass. And again, the 22 of Brad Keselowski has not won this year. Through the middle of the racetrack, coming out of turn 4. Kyle Larson's going to hold him off. Larson's going to win in Texas. And a great battle continuing between Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez.
Great car. Thank you for all the hard work this weekend.
Elliott Sadler all looking for as many points as they could as Brad Keselowski waves.
Daniel Suarez, I think he needs to take all of that. With 2 laps to go, Jeff, give up all of that distance.
And what a nerve-wracking feeling. You mentioned there's no fuel gauge. You don't know if you're going to run out or not. You're just hoping you don't hear that car stutter, feel that car stutter. It is a terrible feeling.
White flag goes in the air for Kyle Busch. One more time around for the 18 as well as that 7 of Justin Allgaier. Can he make it all the way back around to the checkered flag? Will he be a part of the championship 4 and running for the title? Kyle Busch, final time through 3 and 4, looking for his 82nd or 86th win. Coming out of 4, Kyle Busch is going to win in Phoenix. Allgaier out of 4. He'll coast across the line, and that will put him in the championship 4. Daniel Suarez, a strong finish in the top 5. Suarez also will advance into the championship 4, and Blake Cook's run at a title has come to an end. The other championship contenders, Justin Allgaier back in 7th, Eric Jones is 8th. This time by, coming out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. One more time around. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Daniel Suarez, the 24-year-old from Monterrey, Mexico, has the lead and has been dominant. 132 laps out in front today. The one thing he wants to do is lead lap 133 to be out front for the final lap. As he comes out of turn number 4, he will be the first ever international champion in NASCAR.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Daniel, outside, buddy.
An entire country behind him.